We didn't give you any there. Let's give you some points here. Let's talk about this one.
Complete
Tennessee.
opposite of spectrum.
Tennessee, talk about a magical season, maybe a team of destiny, a team that's on a roll.
Yeah.
Hendon Hooker's been outstanding, working on a seat in New York for the Heisman ceremony. He's been excellent. Tennessee minus 13 at Kentucky. Tell me if that's the latest number, if it's moved at all. I'm struggling here.
12 and a half. We'll settle on 12 and a half and 63 and a half right now.
Okay. The first thing I did on this, I want to take Kentucky. I've been trying to listen to you. I've been trying to come along with the dogs. I've been trying to get over to that side. I really want to take Kentucky.
Yeah, but you can't.
Oh my God. Do I talk about bet regret? Do I want to be on Kentucky when Hooker goes bananas, or at the very least throws it late? They score in bunches. They win by 14 and they cover. I mean, how mad am I? What am I saying at the end of that game when Tennessee covers this by at least 14 because Hooker goes bananas late and I go, well, what's I on Kentucky? Why did I take Kentucky in this? Help me here. Mad. What do I do?
You lay the points. Don't do it. I don't think this is the game. The Kentucky season doesn't come to an end. I don't want to say there's nothing coming to an end, but I mean they're 5-2 against the spread. This is Tennessee's next step to getting to the Georgia game, right? We got a home game.
Who's next for Tennessee? Who do they play next?
Oh,
you just said it. They play Georgia next.
Yeah,
and that's what they need to get to a national title. What would this be a look ahead spot potentially?
Yes,
against maybe a little dangerous, tricky Kentucky team.
Yes,
does that scare you at all? I mean, it defines look ahead.
It's perfect. It's perfect for it. And I get it. I do. And I think that's why, like, bad guys play, they play these teams. They take the points in this situation. And listen, Kentucky's defense can keep them in it for a while. Tennessee, their offense is for real.
They just explode on you too.
Bam, it's fast. It's just it's and they play fast. So you gotta keep up just with the number of plays, quantity as well as quality, but it's those quick strikes. Listen, we've been doing a show now for a couple of years. You know, we used to call it game within the game, and now it's 8 in the box. And you've been trying to get me to lay points and feel comfortable with it. I really don't like to do it. And you know, you really started to have me turn a little bit this season and go, because I would have never considered laying almost 2 touchdowns in a late October conference game against an opponent that can win a game. Would it shock you completely if this is the dud? This is the bad game and Kentucky walks out of Tennessee with a win?
Again, I'll say the same thing I said about TCU West Virginia. It's hard to say that. I get that what you just saw Tennessee do against Alabama, and then great scheduling to come back, no letdown spot because you have Tennessee Martin. That's wonderful scheduling. Because whoever they had after would have been an absolute letdown spot, but it's Tennessee Martin. They roll them. Look ahead spot. Well, again, I don't want to be on their side, but let me give you just a couple numbers. Here.
All right.
You just mentioned Tennessee's big playability.
Yeah.
We said how they explode. 21 plays of 40 yards or more this season.
21 plays of 40 yards. That's a lot. That has to be a lot, right?
49 plays of 20 yards or more. Okay. So they big play. They roll.
A lot too.
What if I told you though Kentucky's defense is 19th in the country in opponent plays of 20 yards or more? So they limit those.
Opponent plays of 20 yards or more. So they
don't
19th. Give up big plays.
They don't give up big plays generally.
Okay. All right.
Tennessee's defense struggles against the pass.
What does Kentucky do? Well?
Kentucky can throw it. They got a quarterback that some are saying might be the first pick in the NFL draft.
Really?
And let's go to our VEASAN trend. Thanks to the friends at VEASAN for putting out some good ones this week. Here's a trend. Play against Tennessee versus big play passing teams that average more than 8.3 yards per attempt. Okay. Now, normally in the past few years,
a lot of stuff there. You confused me. So go ahead. Go ahead.
Teams that average 8.3 yards per pass attempt or more. Okay.
Yeah.
Kentucky actually fits that profile. they're averaging 9.4 yards per pass attempt, which is a
Holy
big
cow.
number. That's
Okay.
surprising for Kentucky how they've played, but the quarterback, Levis, is good. All right.
Yeah.
If you played against Tennessee when they play teams that fit that profile that
Mm-hmm.
Kentucky fits,
Mm-hmm.
you would be 22, 10, and 1 against the spread over the last 10 years.
Ooh.
But
Let me
okay,
take the
now,
points.
but now go to the other side of that trend.
Oh.
That's a lot of time when Tennessee wasn't very good. 10 years of Tennessee football, they haven't been very good, right? But the last couple, and certainly this year, does that change? All right, so there's some numbers on both sides. Do what you will.
Man, oh man, there's a lot of stuff in there. Now I'm confused because I was really ready to lay the points, and now you got me considering to take the points. That's
You got a couple days to decide. This is
got
Wednesday.
a couple days. It is Wednesday. And again, people watching the show, listening to the show, thank you again. Hit the subscribe button. And tweet at us at BradHouse07 and at SportsBKConsig. We'll have a Twitter handle for the show too. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Now you got me torn a little bit. I was ready to come in and just say, yeah, guns ablaze and lay the points. I don't know if I'm not sold that Kentucky can score enough points to keep up. This would be a big surprise to me if Kentucky goes in there and wins this football game.
This feels like what we talked about with Ohio State, Penn State. It could be close for a while, and then Tennessee just drops the hammer on you, runs away, wins by 2 touchdowns. Wouldn't shock me at all. I would be. You talk about sweating it and holding your breath. If you're on Kentucky side, and I get it, if you want to take the 2 touchdowns, totally get it. But Tennessee, man, they're explosive. That would hurt to be on the other side, and Tennessee rolls.
If this game starts fast, you want to talk about in game?
Okay, yeah, please.
This could get way like Kentucky score, or Tennessee score, Kentucky punt, Tennessee score, Kentucky punt, Kentucky turnover, something happens and we get up 3 scores, 17-0, 21-3, something like that. Watch the in game way over move it. This has the feeling, like you said, Ohio State, Penn State, close early. Ohio State gets away late. To me, this might play out Tennessee up early, running out, and Kentucky coming back to cover and narrowing the gap once Tennessee gets 35, 42, whatever they get. Tennessee team total over in the game. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, click on another video right here on the screen. And if you really liked it, consider subscribing below. Thanks for watching. We'll